Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this vlog is about Wendy Williams, alright? So I'm going to talk about Wendy Williams. She is supposed to be returning very, very soon. Now, usually what happens when they do this is they either make a lot of controversy because it's fake and they want to make this show really popular with all this controversy, or because the controversy is real and we're really concerned. So we don't know which one it is at this point. We don't know if Wendy Williams is doing all this controversy about being severely addicted to alcohol and drugs and having a really hard time functioning. Based on the fact that her ex-husband had divorced her years ago. I guess it was a while ago now. And we all thought she was fine with it. I mean, she had been doing the show. She had been doing the show for a long time. We all saw that she was doing the show, and she did a really good job. She was really doing a good job, and everybody liked the show. Everybody watched the show. She worked hard for her career, despite her divorce, and she had obviously the divorce was a while ago, and she had dealt. We thought she dealt with it. She brings it up on her show, but really she seemed to be fine. I thought. So we don't know if this is controversy. And then they said that she had COVID, but she didn't have COVID because she made it up because she was on alcohol. And then she had Graves' disease, but she didn't actually have Graves' disease because she was on alcohol and drugs. So severe alcohol and drug abuse is very difficult to deal with. Like, people don't want to go near you. People have a hard time with you. People can't stand you because you're so needy and so hard to deal with and so abusive. And it's really bad. It's really terrible. And people have a hard time with that. Obviously people do drugs and people drink and people do alcohol and smoke and all that. But if you're doing it severely, there's a major issue, and it really is tough. It's really tough, and your family doesn't know how to deal with you, and no one knows how to deal with you, and it really is hard. And that's what Wendy Williams is going through right now. Like, her son doesn't even want to see her because he's having a hard time dealing with it. So it's really tough on the whole family. There are bits and pieces of Wendy Williams showing herself and saying that she was thin and beautiful. Not saying that she was thin and beautiful, but we saw her and she looked very thin and beautiful, and I was looking very forward to the show. So it could be a controversy drummed up because they want to make this show really popular, or it could be a controversy because she's dealing with something very serious. Either way, obviously, I'm hoping it's the controversy to make her show better. Because celebrities will do that. They'll bring up stuff like this, and people will be like all believing it, and then they see the show, and then like, oh, it didn't actually happen. But we want what's best for Wendy Williams. So if she is really going through all this stuff, and it really is something she's dealing with, we want her to feel really good. We want her to feel happy. Her show really lightens up my day. Really makes my day feel good, and so. And I love her talk about celebrities because no one talks about celebrities like that. No one at all. So anyway, well, some people do obviously, but she seems to be knowledgeable about the topic, and she's good at it, and she knows all these celebrities, so we know she has experience with them. So she's actually been there with them, so it's kind of cool, right, guys? Anyway, I wish Wendy Williams well, all right? Now, they are saying, hopefully no one says anything negative, hopefully no one says anything rude. Wendy Williams was a very critical person, a very, very, mentioned a lot of things about people in general. But really, when it comes down to something like this, some people will make comments, negative comments, but when it comes down to something like this, we have to buckle down and get serious. Because if it is, and she had attempted suicide twice, so it's really, really bad. But if it is something that's really serious, that's actually happening, people really know, and they don't take it as a joke. They don't take it as, I'm going to get back at Wendy Williams. They're not going to be like that, because when it's this serious, we all know that it's really serious. Like, um, and with Wendy Williams had interviewed Whitney Houston, and it was a really tough debate, and it was really hard on Whitney, and she had been going through a lot of that, and obviously it's hard on a celebrity to be confronted with all this negativity and deal with all this hardship, and then you're dealing with alcohol and drugs at the same time, and you're a celebrity, right? You're in the spotlight. So it's really, I mean, if you're an alcoholic, you can recover on your own time if you're not a celebrity, but if you are, it's all out there, everyone sees, so it's really tough. And so, we wish Wendy Williams well. No jokes, no funniness, because Wendy Williams is a person first, and we really want to thank her for all the work she's put into her show. She's done 36 years worth of work. That's not easy. So we really want her to be back in good shape, feeling good, better treatment with the lymphedema, better treatment with the COVID, and apparently she doesn't have either. I think now. I think she changed her breast implants, and now she's got better ones. So maybe the lymphedema's gone, and she's thin, I think, and then the COVID is not there. I mean, if it's a controversy to make up things, or if she just miraculously got cured and it wasn't a controversy, either way, we want her back, darlings. Bye now.